I'm Cindy Costales, Senior Librarian at the Monterey Park Bruggemeyer Library, and today I'm with Nobu Liu, who is President of the Taiwanese American Art Association. We're very pleased to have the group with us this month as the Artists of the Month, especially because we're celebrating the Lunar New Year. So Nobu, can you share some information about the Taiwanese American Art Association for our viewers?
Yes, I'll be happy to talk a little bit about this. And first of all, it's been a great pleasure to have this opportunity to have this exhibition at this great library, the Monterey Park Library. And it's a great honor to get to know Cindy. And last week, we came here and we put up all the paintings, and altogether there are 16 paintings. And there are about 7-8 artists from our art association.
How many members do you have in your group?
We have 40 and plus members.
Well, we're very pleased to have your art exhibit, and we know that this is the first time that we're doing this, but that we're going to welcome you back. And in September, you're going to come back with more art, so we're very pleased about that. We have some of our artists here from the Taiwanese American Art Association, and perhaps we can have Gloria tell us a little bit about her art.
Okay. Yeah. My painting is for the Chinese, Taiwanese, because their religion, a lot of people for the Buddhas, and they, in the Lunar New Year, come to the temple, they pray, they use the incense and make the smoke, and there are a lot of people come to the temple to pray for the peaceful life, yeah. So I do the painting. Yeah.
How long did it take you to paint this?
This one? Around 3 weeks or 1 month. Yeah, because oil painting need more time to dry and repaint again. Yeah, almost 1 month. Yeah.
Well, can you share with us in Mandarin? Mandarin? Okay.
Yes. 这张图画呢是就是农历的新年哈，在台湾因为很多人是信的是这种佛教，那么佛教呢他们在年节的时候呢到庙里头去祈福烧香拜佛，那么我画的这个呢就是那个烧的香哈，那浓烟很多的烟，那后面有很多的人站在后面，就是说表示说这一个家的这个庙宇呢香火鼎盛，那祈求平安国泰民安 ，Yeah.
Well, thank you, Gloria. Thank you for bringing this painting to the library.
Thank you.
We also have another artist here, and welcome to the library.
Oh, thank you very much.
Can you share your name?
Yes, my name is Xi Tuan Chen. In Chinese, 郑世团. And my painting is watercolor. And this is the title of this painting is Old House. It was built in maybe 1940 something, before Second World War. And this is the lifestyle of traditional farmhouse. And everybody's working, you can see, and also a water pump, which is supplied the whole house water. And I think very interesting is that house was built by the wood, brick, and clay. Very few nail or even no nail. And I like the style of the living because they don't need a new technique and just keep it simple and supply everything in themselves.
Can you also share with us in Mandarin?
Yes. 这一张图就是关于这个老屋子。这个老屋子是大概是在1940几年，就是第二次世界大战以前建的。他们用的材料是木头、砖，还有灰泥，很少用钉子或是 根本没有钉子。那他们的生活形态就是典型的农村生活这个水 pump 这个是供应他们全家需要的水用的，所以这个图我觉得很发思古幽情的这个味道，所以我很喜欢这个背景。谢谢。
Now, you also have another painting that you did right next to it. What can you tell us about that one?
Oh, the next painting will be oil painting because I like watercolor, also like oil painting. So now I'm spent a lot of time in oil painting.
Now, how long did it take you to paint that beautiful picture that you did?
It took me about 3 weeks. Yeah, and by the time I was painting, I have to thinking of the same time, and maybe I need some small adjustment. So it took about 3 weeks.
Well, all of these paintings are so interesting. It's interesting to hear the historical significance with the painting that you shared. We also have some other paintings in the international room. Right now we're in the lobby of the library, and these paintings will be on view throughout the month of February. So let's walk over to the international room, and we're going to take a look at those paintings too. We're in the international room now, and Nobu, we have some more of the Taiwanese American Art Association's beautiful paintings. We're going to talk about this beautifully framed painting in gold. And can you tell us a little bit about it before we introduce the artist?
Yes. This painting, at the very beginning of this artwork, we invited Sharon Huang to come to our monthly meeting and to demonstrate her art. And she did the whole painting during that meeting session. And it's beautifully done. And we are very happy that we had this kind of session with her.
So it's a nice way for other artists to learn. You often have different kinds of opportunities like that, where you go on field trips, I understand, and you learn from other artists like Sharon.
Right, definitely. It was a great session when she was doing it.
Well, I can't paint, but it seems like it's a great way to learn. Well, Sharon, let's take a look at your painting, and let's have you tell us what inspired you to do this, and if you can share a little bit about that.
Oh, okay. I like still life because as a housewife, so sometimes I sit at the table and look at the stuff on my table. So I think I can paint them in a beautiful way. So I just, I love still life. And I always like to have a Chinese vase in my painting because I'm Chinese, which can represent, my culture. Yeah.
Well, you really did a great job capturing the grapes. Look real. They look delicious, like you could just eat those. So that's very nice. You the colors, and the vase is a beautiful vase. Can you share a little bit about this in Chinese?
Oh, yes. Okay. 我喜欢画静物，因为我是一个家庭主妇。那之前我在家，我就是家里桌上的摆饰。那我觉得说可以把它录画，所以呢，我会把家里的一些摆饰全部转换成作品。那我特别喜欢有中国的瓷器在我的画里面，因为我觉得我是中国人，那这也代表我们的文化，所以我的静物里面呢都会有一个瓷器，这是变成我画里面的特色。
Okay, Nobu, we have another painting that you wanted to say a few words about.
Yes. While we were setting up the paintings, and this portrait of this artist, Chen Jinxiu, and he is reading newspaper. And I thought that it's quite fitting that we should put it up next to the reading room at the library. And it's a quite eye-catching painting. Yeah.
Well, that's very appropriate. We always love things that are associated with reading and libraries here at the library. So thank you very much for bringing that one. Now, I understand that you also painted a picture, so let's go take a look at that one.
It's the first one
Okay.
right here.
And we have a violin, which I know means a lot to you. So
Yes.
can you tell us about the significance of this?
Okay. Since I'm a professional violinist, and when I paint, that shape of instrument became a motif in all my paintings. It looked like a person. It could look like vase, And so I tried to portray some kind of musical sound along with the colors and lines, and that makes some kind of three-dimensional artistic feeling.
Well, I think you really did capture that. I really liked that painting.
Thank you.
Can you share what you just shared in Chinese?
这张画，因为我是小提琴家，那职业是拉小提琴，所以我的画里面多多少少都有这个小提琴的模样。有的时候小提琴看起来就像一个身体或是一个花盆。那我经常用颜色跟线条，还有跟这些提琴上的各种的部门来表达一张画。那这张画就是我用这些基本的原理构成的。
Okay, we have one more painting from an artist that couldn't be here today, but Nobu, you want to share some good words about this painting.
Yes, this painting is done by Professor Wayne Wang, and he told me something about the coming of the motifs and how the painting came about inside his vision. It went back to when he was a little kid, and the grandfather was a farmer, and at the time you could see buffaloes everywhere, in the rice field, in the fields, and the most important thing in this painting is the raincoat. The raincoat is made out of the organic material from the field, and that is the only raincoat for all the farmers for a long time. And when the Industrial Revolution came over to Taiwan, those things, they just disappear one by one. The buffaloes and raincoats and even the rice paddies. And so he made up the rice field. As we can see, it's nothing but water. And so the buffalo and the farmer, they are about to begin their planting. And so that's the painting that he reminiscens Taiwan past.
Well, there's so much to learn from each of these paintings. Watercolor, some of them are done in oil, the historical perspective, the still lifes, the memories of the artists. And so it's just a pleasure viewing them. And we really want to encourage everyone to come on down to the Monterey Park Bruggemeyer Library and view this wonderful exhibit by the Taiwanese American Art Association.
And we thank you once again. It's a great pleasure to be here.
Thank you.